That's $1 million worth of extra developers.
You are evaluating that they are worth $1 million at minimum.
It's the glow on the screen, the pulse of the night, Gem and Dame in the scene, breaking it right. What's the word? What's the play?
So speaking of clarity, let's talk about how Trump got some clarity with this people's briefing. $100,000 for these H1Bs. Hey, that's not immigration. That's important a new workforce. Or is it? Or is it the opposite? Let's brief y'all real quick on what's going on. If you don't know, you're about to know because it's hot off the press.
Yeah, this just happened today, right?
Just happened today.
Yeah.
It's bigly news. All right. So listen, that's never gonna get old.
Yeah. What this is not to disparage any of the other stuff that's going on. But we choose to do what we do.
And okay, I want to
business, nothing. Politics, and how that kind of goes into things. But
I'm not addressing that. We're talking about H1B visas. So listen, if you want an H1B visa and you wanna tell us how this affects you, drop some drip in the comments. But right now, I'm just gonna go ahead. We're gonna get into this video, and what the change has happened that you're going to hear about is H1Bs used to cost a lot a bit less, and it's about to cost a lot a bit more. Think about it. Let us know. Drop some drip in the comments if y'all think y'all know why it's moving this way. But for now, we're gonna play this video of a young lady listening to
and that they're not replaceable by American workers. So it'll protect American workers, but ensure that companies have a pathway to hire truly extraordinary people and bring them to the United States.
We need workers. We need workers. We need great workers. And this pretty much ensures that that's what's going to happen. I think, Sean, do you agree with that?
Well, they're $100,000 per year. So the whole idea is no more will these big tech companies or other big companies train foreign workers. They have to pay the government $100,000, then they have to pay the employee. So it's just not economic. If you're going to train somebody, you're going to train one of the recent graduates from one of the great universities across our land, train Americans, stop bringing in people to take our jobs. That's the policy here, $100,000 a year for H-1B visas, and all of the big companies are on board. We've spoken to them.
Are actually very.
That's a lot of money. So, what does that mean? But what he just said is H1Bs. I believe. Drop some drip in the comments if I'm wrong on this number, but the number I saw, because I don't have H1B, but from the number I saw from researching was like $215 per visa. Meaning, let's say person A has a visa. Let's say person B is a U.S. citizen, does not have a visa based on their status. Person A every year has to go to the employee like, hey, can y'all sign this paperwork saying I'm good, and pay that $215, right? So that's how it used to work. And they said, I said I was going to bring these jobs back to America. So what we about to do now is if you want person A, it ain't the 215 rate. It's $100,000 for person A plus whatever.
I would like to stop you and correct you. So the 215 would be for the person, but the fee for the sponsor is going to be between $2,500 to $6,000. That's what it was.
So every year they pay $2,000 to $6,000 per person.
But it would still be cheaper because you just paying the salary, so you're not paying all the other stuff that go along with it.
So the 215. So let's just say flat rate. Let's say they used to pay $10K. Let's say it used to cost $10,000 in whole to have this person on H1B work for your company plus paperwork. Okay. Now that rate has went from $10,000 to $8,000 plus their salary. So it costs $10,000 to basically just keep them on payroll, like to hold them, like it's almost like a holding fee. Now that holding fee is now at $100K per person. So let's do the math on that. If I got 10 people on an H1B for my company, that's 10 folks. How much money that is?
That's $1 million worth of extra developers.
You are evaluating that they are worth $1 million at minimum, because you still got to pay them salary. Meanwhile, person B, which is what in this video, he explained that the idea is to try to get grads, right? So let's say you get someone straight out of college. People out of college ain't usually making 100K. So let's say you get them for, let's say you make it rain for them. You give them 80K. That's way above the average amount of money that Americans have. Let's say you just, for kicks and giggles, give them 80K. That's still underneath that 100K fee. And then that is literally their salary. So that person B costs 80,000. Person A would cost at a minimum of 100,000 at minimum. So that's high level breakdown of what was just said. Shout out to Joe for the comment. Dame, I'm gonna pass it to you. Pass it over to you for your comments, plus, Joe's comment.
Right. Appreciate you, Joe, my brother. Appreciate you. Bottom line is, hire here. the long short of it all, recruit from here. That's just another way of making it pro America's first, because you got to pay all this extra money to go get somebody from Taiwan and India and all these different places. And I get it. A lot of them are over. The culture is different. They training to win they running a different kind of race than we are stateside. They over there like, look, I need to support my family. It's 12 of us in one house. Meanwhile, people are here dyeing their hair purple and talking about the hell with this, that, and the third. And nobody's really thinking about really for real getting to a bag like they should. They're quiet quitting. They're over here. I feel oppressed. All this old bullshit. When you could just really be training somebody that's in school right now, getting them that incentive of, hey, when you graduate here, you definitely will have a job if you rock with us. And we already got set amount of money set to the side for you. Ready, set, go. Way cheaper. It probably won't even be 100K. Probably be, 60K coming out of school. Just a good incentive to get your ass into that building, get you working so you can earn your keep, and we can get you to that 100K. But of course, we got to be operating in the black as a company. They're already in the red hiring him, them, and they from overseas because they have all these credentials, which, and back in the day, that made sense. Now, hell no.
Pour it slow, let it flow through the night. Gem and Dame got the glow, got the light. What's the word? What's the scene? What's the truth? Odd squads in the house, what it means to you. A daily drip, it's the fix you need. News and the vibes, we plant the seed.